This kid always wanted respect, he always wanted money, he always wanted these cool things the people around him have. And the thing which happened with him, like every person he always trusted and thought that they were the friends, hated him. They always ignored him, they always kind of played him off, they always used that boy. And I'm that boy. But right now, the situations are completely different. I get respect in whichever room I walk in. I have enough money I always wanted. I have that cool things. I got those cool things for me, which I always wanted. I got that cool phone. I got that laptop, which I work on, which I always wanted. How this happened? The kid who was hated by everyone is now the kid he always wanted to be. The reason behind that is I loved my dream. And no matter what amount of disrespect I got from the people around me or my friends or everyone, I always knew I will become the person I wanted to be. And you know what? This is very simple. We over exaggerate that. We complain, we blame others, or we blame God. And as I'm atheist, I can't even blame God on any point of my life. The only person you can blame is yourself. You have to blame yourself every fucking time in your life. Cause every trouble you cause is you're the person. Actually, you're the person who causes that trouble. You're the person who chooses comfort. Why? Why we choose comfort over the things we should do to achieve what we want? Why should we choose comfort? Which we actually do. We choose comfort every fucking time. The reason behind is our mind works on chemicals and neurons. The chemical dopamine is doomscrolling, playing video games, hanging out with friends. This is the dopamine set which every human right now is getting and can't help with. The neurons, we never learn new things. You should train your brain every 30 minutes in the day. Why? Because your brain needs information to transfer every time. That's how your memory gets strong. That's how you can speak fluently. You can achieve anything in life while controlling your neurons, that electrical signals in your brain. Sometimes brush with left hand, sometimes just start the key of your bike or your car from the left hand, or do something different. You just lay down upside down and read some books. You just don't touch your phone as soon as you wake up. So these are like very few things. But basically, what are dreams? Dreams are our future persona who we imagine right now. Basically, dreams are our imagination, but the only good part of this is that you can make it come true. Basically, each and every dream came true because I believed in myself, and you can do the same. So the dreams contains 3 factors: respect, money, and whatever desires you want. So respect, money, and desires. To get respect, first thing you should do is you need to respect yourself, respect your decisions, and start saying no. Start saying no to everything you disagree with. Keep your thoughts in public. Start negotiating at the topics you are pissed at. Some things which we don't agree, but we have to say yes. Never do that. You should always be the person who say no to the things you want to say no. I'm not saying that you should insult others or disrespect some people because of your opinions, but I want you to put your opinions on every place that your opinions deserve to be. Second thing is money. Basically, money is nothing but there are 2 ways you can make money. You can invest your time to make money, or you can invest money to purchase time to make more money. So invest time to make money and invest money to make more money are the 2 different factors. So where should you invest your time to make money? Find a skill or a hobby which can be converted into a source of making money, and basically that skill or hobby of yours should solve a particular problem which can make you get paid. You don't need a degree, you don't need education, but if I mean that you don't need the particular education to earn money, this can sound very weird, but you need knowledge. If you want to become an engineer, you study engineering. If you want to become a doctor, you study the medicine and the health things. And if you want to be someone, you have to study what that someone actually is. If you want to make money, study wealth, study psychology of money, study how the economy works, how the exchange of information and the currency is actually the procedure. So the first thing is that you need to, if you want to make money, search what hobby or skill can get you paid in every day. The second thing which you want are desires. What are your desires? So like we can divide it into two parts. What are your assets and what are your liabilities? As this is one of my best financial decision I ever made, and the things like this watch, this headphones, and this caps and clothes, those are liabilities. But the things, the clothing and all can also be your asset, because if you invest a lot of money in your clothes, and the devices you want to are helping you in making the business and making the money, and network and connections around you are actually considered as assets, but normal people consider those things as liabilities. Actually the liabilities are getting that subscription, OTT subscription, getting that orders and random things online which you just saw and which are just promoted to you. Your brain is getting hacked, so you need to avoid those liabilities and invest more on assets. Assets are particularly your clothing, your shoes, your thing which helps your business and work, like your laptop, your smartphone, or your watch. Even watch tells good time if you wear a watch while working, which can also help you in the further process I'm going to explain you. So you need desires to be cleared and the financial planning behind each and every desire before getting that desire to be done. And then the second career, I think, like for me the career is basically flexible work, creative freedom is the career I always wanted. I'm a creative business developer right now. No one have heard of this career before because I created my career on my own. So basically flexible work, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि you can work whenever you want. This means that you're flexible with your work because your decisions are actually worthy. If your decisions are not worthy, you are just playing with your decisions and thoughts, and you're just compromising your work with everything else. That's not flexible work, my friends. That's being comfortable, and you don't need to be comfortable to be successful. That's a completely wrong path you're choosing. So flexible work means you can work anywhere, anyhow. That's your flexible work, which I define in easy words. So second thing is creative freedom. Creative freedom is basically the freedom of creating anything which matches the deliverables. Whatever your deliverables are, you should be very creative with those. You should research, you should then get inspirations, and you can then execute those, and then you will be able to particularly master that skill. Then that's your creative freedom. Then you are a creative person, then you are an artist. You are no one without the creative freedom. Creativity is the only thing this earth has. Either it's just a rock. The third and last thing, mindset. First of all, you need to factory data reset your mindset. You need to have self-belief. You need to have confidence. You need to have courage, discomfort, and ego. These are the four things which will shape your mindset to be the best. And what is self-belief? Basically, you can never learn or come into the career you ever wanted, but you have to believe in that. If you believe that you can never learn maths, then you will never learn maths. If you believe that maths is so easy that I can learn in one night, then you will be able to calculate the thermodynamics and linear algebra and everything in one night. You can be the master of it if you believe that you can. The second thing is confidence. Basically, the confidence actually is like very important, but to be confident you need a single thing, which is a purpose. You need a purpose to be confident about. My purpose is to be the black sheep of my family and be the best person in the room, be the richest person in the room, and have all the desires I ever wanted, which are even like, if you talk about desire are either liabilities or assets, but if they are considered as desires, then you should not like column them out in the names of or labels of assets and liabilities. You should just keep your desires. So that was my self-belief that I would be able to do that, and I did it. And I still have self-belief every fucking morning. I just wake up and I believe in myself that I will do best today. I will always do best. I will always work best in every fucking second of my life. That's my belief. That's how you define purpose, belief, and confidence together. Then the third thing comes is courage, discomfort. Courage and discomfort are equally linearly attached to each other. So they are like same things. You need courage and discomfort at the same time. Courage is like saying you are wrong. Point the person out. Tell him that you are wrong, and that's your courage. Your courage doesn't define by disrespecting others or being overconfident at whatever you do or over smart in the room. You just have to be courageous to take risks. If I am earning good right now, and you know that I sometimes have zero rupees in my account, you know why? I'm a courageous person. I take risk every fucking time. I believe that my risk is actually my future decision. I have some savings, but the money I always separate to use is actually sometimes zero. Discomfort. Basically doing the things you always wanted to do are like simple. You just have to do it. You just have to learn a skill. You just have to practice that skill. You just have to just try to find someone to find out a problem of that person, which can be solved by the skill you have learned and practiced. Simple. But what we do? Let's scroll for 5 to 10 minutes, then we'll be work. We'll sit on work and everything. Today let's sleep today early, and we just end up doom scrolling. We never wake up in the morning. Then we say like, today is wasted, let's do it tomorrow, and the cycles goes on. You must have seen that reel, break the loop today or the loophole will continue forever. So you have to break the loop of being comfortable everywhere. The last thing of today's chapter is ego. Basically, you need to have a spatial ego. Ego is not being rude with people or just like, it's nothing which everyone thinks the ego is. Ego is just calculating the future decision of yours or future self of yours or any of your future imagination of yourself, anything which is you at your best in real life right now. Even if everything I have, every client I have, and every fucking service I provide, I lost everything tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I can rebuild it completely. That's my ego. That's my complete ego, that I will be able to completely do it again, brick by brick. I can make it. And also, the last thing I wanted to tell you guys, that you need to make plans. Like, just don't write the pointers whatever you want to do. Don't make a task list. Make a system. Make time slots. Divide the time slots into the specific work, or write journals. First thing you have to do is you have to write journal every day. Every time you are trying to build something, you need to write journals. You need to write pointers. What are the pros? What are the cons? You need to divide those things into two parts, and then there are like one thing about going to war. So like, if you ever see a soldier, how he's dressed up. So basically he has multiple weapons with him, because each of the weapon is his multiple plan. So as I told you, you should write down the pointers in the journals and like your diaries to monitor your progress and static growth. So the soldier has a gun, he has a rifle, he has grenade, he has even the small knives into the like his socks and everything. He is completely prepared for any kind of disaster which is going to come up. He has something ready for him, and even if everything fails, he has his skills, he has his combat skills to fight out the enemy. So you need to be precious with your skills, your generals, and your steps. You need plans, you need systems to proceed. So I'm going to start. This channel is completely dedicated to building yourself from scratch, developing your mindset. This is just an overview video. So this is the first video. So basically I tried as best I could have tried. So I have the belief in myself that this channel will be helpful for you. I believe myself that I will completely help you guys. I believe that I can build your confidence. I believe that I can teach you to deal with discomfort and be courageous and have a good ego with you and make a lot of ton of respect and a lot of ton of money. Thank you guys for watching the video. Have a nice day.